Alright, we're back. New gaskets. So these are the tapered version, which means anything will fit them. So that's what we're going to use. Now watch them leaks now that I'm replacing them. It's usually how this stuff works. So there's the original gasket that was in there. It's already form fitted. More than likely it's the correct shape and it won't leak. There's new ones that get to become form fitted. A lot of times these will not go in the hole very easily, so you got to compress them a little bit and try to shove them in a little bit of time. Try not to roll them over. If you roll them over, they will leak. So they can be a pain at times. So you have a little bit of taper in the hole. The head has a taper in it, so you got to get it started. So I got it kind of going in evenly. Once you get in there evenly, just shove it the rest of the way as far as you can. You can use a flat side of a screwdriver also to push on a little bit if you need to. I usually just try to use my thumb. Obviously when you put the pipe in there, it's going to squeeze it pretty good anyway. Okay, that's in there as far as it's going to go. It's not in all the way right now, but it's flush here on the outside. You can see there's a gap on the back side in there, but I don't have a good angle to push on it right now. But next time you put the pipe on it, it will shove it all the way up in there. You have to worry about that. It will shove it in. As long as your studs are long enough, you'll be fine. There's the other gasket. Same deal, it's all form fitted, no leak on it. So, chances are it was fine. Well, maybe less excess on this side. Get my thumb in there to push on it very much. Hard on the old thumb. Alright, it's in there about, not quite as far as the front, but close. Okay, so now we're going to try to put the pipe up on there and make it work. Okay. Get a great shot of my ass, huh? Cord's over there in the way. Come on. Too much crap on the floor. Tripod's catching all this shit on the floor. Alright, so I'm trying to get the nut to start, but the nut's going on sideways, so gotta do it where it goes on square. There it goes. Okay, I get the other nut shot over here someplace. Where did it go? I don't know. I didn't hear it hit the ground, so I know it's nearby. Okay, I get the one that's up in here. See, luckily the studs are long enough you can get a nut on them. A lot of times they're too damn short to get it up in there. This is really hard to do with only one finger and a thumb. But it can be done, see, with one hand. You can do it. It's not easy. That was my left hand too. When you're a mechanic, you got to be able to use wall. Whatever you got to do, you gotta be able to do it with it. Left hand, right hand, foot, knee, whatever. Make it work. Okay, so now we gotta get this pipe up in here. Shove it up into that, hold it, and do it. And it's gonna take 2 hands, so I can't do that in 1 hand. Don't have enough. Don't have enough room to do all that. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Get the clamps over the stud, wiggle the pipe around until it centers, hold it all in, and then put the nut on it. Knee comes in handy at times because you have very little access to get in here. And the angle's wrong. Which means my fingers don't bend that way. It's all by feel because I can't see. That's okay. Where did the other nut go? That one dropped somewhere, I remember. Get a little access to it. Okay, that one dropped down in the frame area down here someplace. Which I'm not seeing. See, no nut. Great. Hold it. Alright, so when you can't find a nut, you look on top of the stand. Not seeing it there either. Let's see here. Where'd you go? All the normal hidden, all the normal hiding places. I don't see it. Yep, don't know. Alright, what do we got over here? Kickstand's over there. Time to clean up our area a little bit. And just put your tools away, dumbass. That's what that means. Too much crap in the way. Tools in the way. Big loops save your cords. Wrapping your drill motor with the cord destroys them. That works better. Stores flat when you do it right. Alright, let's go see if we can find where our stuff is at. Bikes might go off the side over there a little bit. Trying to. There we go. Yeah, wasn't on that. So where did you go? It's on the floor on the other side. I didn't hear it hit the floor though. Yep, it's not over here. Oh, there it is. Right there, see? trying to get away. Alright, well, didn't need that up down there anywhere. Okay, got that one started. Kind of wiggle things around as you're going. It helps to have the exhaust system together when you're doing this. You want to make sure the pipes are kind of centered up in the clamps. So everything kind of moves around a little bit. So that one bolts in there a lot further than the other, so it's about an 1/8 inch further in on this one side. I'm going to go ahead and loosen it up. Move it around a little bit. I think that's one of the exhaust gaskets wasn't quite in all the way. Okay. Much better now. See, now you got about the same amount of stud out of both. This one's a little bit deeper now than this one. It's nice and tight. You can see the pipe's fairly centered inside the clamp. That's what you're looking for. This one back here is about the same way. Both nuts are just about flush almost. So they can be tightened up a little bit also. Okay. So we got the brackets. These are all got light tension on them and they're not really wiggling anymore. So I've done the exhaust pipe. See how it's laying back here pretty good. Looks like I got a little bit of a gap here now again, so when I bolted the pipes up on here it moved on me a little bit. So now we need to bend it back a little bit again. See, there's a gap right there, we don't want that. And these are going to come up slightly but not too bad. We can hold it up just a little bit. And when you tighten it down, everything will bend where it wants to be. So, got to take it back off again and square up in the back. If you don't get your brackets sitting flat without tension on them, they will break. So, spend the time to do it right, and you know it's right. Better to spend another half hour here than it is to be on the side of the road trying to find some baling wire to hold your pipes up on your bike. Believe me, that's not fun. Clothes hangers work really good for those applications too. In case you didn't know. Or whatever else you can find on the side of the road. Okay, that was enough right there. The pipe dropped down the back, so now I got access. Do this again. Put this one back up, see if it changed. the hardest one to get to. It's the first one I try to put on every time. Okay. Okay. All right, close enough. Okay, now we can look at this here and see where we're at. I can see that we're just a little off right there. Looks good. I think that'll work. All right, I'll be right back.